Alright, so now we get to put these UVs in the correct place. UV texture editor. And get them all uniformed. Now for me, just to get everything organized, I like to just combine these. And I can always separate them later. So combine them. UV to shell, move that out of the way. After I combined it, look what happened. This one's red, so flip that. Move this UV over here. This over here. So this is the top of the can. This is the bottom of the can lid. So these two, I'm going to just kind of put those together. This piece is the top lid, and this should be the bottom. Good. Okay, so I'm just going to put that over here. This one looks like it needs to be sewed together a little bit, so let's make sure that happens. I'll move in so. Also, I'll just kind of go in here and just hit unfold to get it back to where it was. Now, if you think like this, let's say this was attached here, wouldn't it be about this size? And I just match near about to something that it would attach to. In that case, about right there. And if you look at the checkerboards, now they're even from here to here. Same kind of rule applies to this one. There to there. Yep, good sizing. And sure enough, the checkerboards match up size-wise. Okay, now the lid. Let's get the lid into position. And all I do is there is grab vertices, control right click to shell, and move the lid back. So I can move this stuff even though it is combined. And you can see those are much smaller. Common sense. UV to shell. Common sense dictates that I would say these are going to be about the same size as the this one. Since they were done at both the same time, I just do that. And then lastly, the handle. And once I get the handle built and uniformed, we can go on. Actually, that looks about right. Okay, so that's how you uniform up your UVs. Now I just have to get it over to the 0 and 1. Okay, so I just hit W. And I'm just going to do this by hand. Scale them all. Click first and then you can scale to the center. I'll put the larger chunk here at the bottom. Grab all these things and arrange them at the top. Maybe I'll stagger them, saving some space. Then I have this handle. And don't forget, I have another handle. So in order to make the other handle, let's go mesh separate. Let's get that handle back into position. Modify freeze transformation. and edit duplicate special. So now I have the handle on the other side, and if I highlight all this stuff, I can show all the UVs again. You'll see that there is two handles now. So I only had to do the UVs on one handle, and it just mirrored it over. So I'll take a few minutes to rearrange this stuff over and over until I have everything on the 0 to 1 and everything as big as I can get it. And when I'm done with that, I'll go on to the next video. Alright, so meet you there. I'm not going to do much except for rearrange this a little bit, but really I'm kind of happy with what I have right now. The only thing I might change is the rotation of these. These things are so small that hopefully they hold enough detail, but if not, I can always make them bigger and make less detail. It's kind of complicated. I'm just going to leave them the way they are. They're this size they need to be. So for right now, we are ready to roll in Mudbox. I'm just going to roll out these videos to get my students started with the base model making, and then we'll have a session of Mudbox in the next little area. Okay, so enjoy.